Hi everyone, welcome back to the Code Street. This is Siddhant, and in this video we will be learning another technique of sorting which we call as inbuilt sort, and it is only found out in C++ because it is present as a pre-built uh, function or a method, you can call it, inside the C++ standard template library, and it is by far the best sorting technique in terms of time complexity. So it is one of the methods that I would recommend you guys to learn, and it is very helpful in case of competitive programming as well, because you actually don't have to write all those long pieces of code if you want to sort an entire array, as you had to do in case of selection sort and bubble sort and the other methods as well. So this is one technique that I like the most, and I would like to share it with you guys as well. So yeah, before proceeding with the discussion on inbuilt sort and how it is implemented, so the implementation is also something that we will be discussing today. So before we discuss how it is implemented and what is the ideology behind it, the inbuilt sort, so let us first try to understand what actually Newton School is. So Newton School is actually an edtech platform which guarantees you 100% placement without charging a single fee up until you get placed with a minimum package of 5 lakh per annum or even more. So Newton School is doing this in tie-up with a number of really great companies. Some of these companies are out there on their platform, newtonschool.co. Newton School offers you a number of really great courses ranging from full stack development to Newton School designed for women to courses even curated for working professionals. You can find them out. In the recent times, Newton School has also started the Launchpad platform, under which they are giving away a number of free courses. So if you are an individual who wants to learn programming or database management, SQL, or an entirely new project based on Python or React.js, Node.js, you can easily now learn it for free, and that too from some of the really great instructors. So all you have to do is just go into the Launchpad tab and explore these courses and enroll yourself into them. And if you feel like doing any coding related stuff, you can hop onto the Newton School Playground platform and you can create your own playground here and you can do your stuff. So that is it from the Newton School perspective. And I would highly recommend that you check out the platform and enroll yourself in these courses. Coming back to inbuilt sorting technique for today. So what happens in inbuilt sorting is inbuilt sort. What is this inbuilt sort and how is it supposed to work? Okay, so what if I tell you that C++ has an STL called algorithm, and what happens in this algorithm internally is also something that I would like to discuss here. वो ये है कि if we pass a function, like see what did we learn when we discussed function? That is, we can pass variables as parameters inside the function, isn't it? Now, what I am telling is, what if I pass a function as a parameter? An entire function is now passed as a parameter. Then what will happen? Isn't it? So what I am telling actually is a function with certain variables as a parameter has something written inside it. And inside the main function, I pass another function with this function as the parameter. Now, how does that sound? That actually sounds a bit weird, but this is how inbuilt sort actually works. समझने की कोशिश करो क्या हो रहा है inbuilt sort में. So what actually happens in case of inbuilt sort is, first let me erase this, or I will not erase this. This is actually a good thing to understand. So what is actually happening in case of inbuilt sort is, see, what we are doing is, we are suppose that I have an array of around 8 elements or 10 elements or whatever. I am considering 8 elements and they're randomly distributed. Okay, now I want to sort them in ascending order. So ascending order means increasing order from lesser element to the greater element, right? Now what I will do is, I will compare it. For example, I am creating a function for comparing these values. and each time what will happen is two elements are to be arranged in increasing order. That is, this function will return me a value where the previous element is lesser than the succeeding element, right? This is the work of this function. This is what this function will do. Okay, now what I will do is bool compare int a int b, return a less than b. Alright, then I will create a main function, and what I will do inside the main function, I will not write it here because I will make use of this entire piece of code in the playground section. What I will do inside this main function is I will now accept an array. I will pass the elements inside the array, and then what I will be doing is I will be creating a function, like I will accept the array, declare elements declare array, accept the array. You know how this stuff goes on. Okay, then C++stl actually provides me with a function which I call as for sorting, which I call as sort a comma a plus n, which means from the first element till the last, that is a plus n element. And in this, if I pass the function compare as the parameter as well, then it will arrange my elements inside the array in ascending order. Alright, so this is one of the very critical methods of sorting as well, and I would like to share it with you. तो फिर ये हो जाएगा, and then after that again I will be like for loop चला दूंगा and I will be displaying my array elements. Okay, fine. Pretty simple method, and let us see now how it is implemented. So going to the Newton School platform, choosing my programming language. Let us now start coding. Hash include IOStream, hash include algorithm. Clear enough? Always remember to use algorithm because that sort function is something which is already implemented inside the algorithm header. C++stl named algorithm provides me that sorting thing. Okay, so algorithm use karna bhulna mat. Next thing is you will be using namespace std int. No, we will not be using int. We will now be creating bool compare. Okay, so there is this erroneous spelling. Compare int a comma int b. Now let us twist this a little bit. Let us now test if this random input that we have already taken here, उसको अपन डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में करते हैं, है ना? डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में ट्राई करते हैं करने का. ठीक है, रिटर्न a greater than b. Like we understood it for a lesser than b in ascending order, let us now try to do it in descending order. It is a greater than b, and in the main function I will be first declaring an array of 1000 elements. Then I will accept the elements. So let us try to twist it around a little bit. Okay, I have an array of 1000 elements now. Okay, I will not declare the number of elements inside the array. Let me not declare the number of elements inside the array. That will be much better. Let me give you certain variations that you can also follow. ना? जब अपन की array जो है, extremely sorry, अपन की array 1000 elements तक की है, तो अपन यहाँ पे I equals to 0, I less than 10 कर सकते हैं, है ना? I plus plus कर देंगे. Next thing that we will be doing is we will be accepting the elements. Okay, अब हमारी element जब accept हो जाएगी, then we will be passing the function which is a comma a plus n comma compare is the function, I guess, right? done. And then we will be printing the array 0 I less than 10 I plus plus. So it is not always necessary that you need to accept the number of elements. So if you have a prerequisite element criteria, you can accept it, or you can create an array like this as well, a of I, and we want all the elements to be comma separated. So comma, yeah, that is done. And with this, I think the program might run. Let us see. There is something that we are missing. Okay, so what is the thing is n is not declared in this scope. Okay, तो हम n से क्योंकि समझे, तो let us not do it this way. Let me show it to you with n also. अगर अपन n नहीं करेंगे तो ये वाली चीज जो मैंने तुम्हें समझाया ये मैं तुम्हें नहीं समझा पाऊंगा, ठीक है. I less than n, Cn is also n, ठीक है. चलो, अब I guess this is pretty easy to do. I hope now it will be running. So yeah, that is it. You can now see कि अब पूरा जो array है वो हमने जो accept किया है वो descending order में हमने output निकाल लिया उसका. Like I had an array of 8 elements 2 6 3 8 7 4 9 5. Okay, so these are randomly distributed, random number inside the array, random numbers, and now the output is 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2. Alright, so descending order में, ठीक है. If you want to do it in ascending order, slight change, which is just a less than b instead of a greater than b, and then it will be 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Pretty simple. Okay, so that is it about inbuilt sort. And yeah, we can do this inbuilt sort technique with bubble sort. One assignment that I would like to give to you guys is, you know what is bubble sort technique, right? If I have the pen, yeah, you know what is a bubble sort technique, and you now also know that what is inbuilt sort technique. So assignment for today is implement inbuilt sort using bubble sort, or it's the other way around as well, that implement bubble sort using inbuilt sort. तो दोनों को merge करके मुझे एक sorting technique बना के दिखाओ. You know how inbuilt sort works, you also know how bubble sort works, right? So do this inbuilt sort using bubble sort, and if you feel any difficulty in doing the assignment, or if you feel any difficulty in understanding what we have been discussing in this video regarding inbuilt sort technique, do mention it in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to just explain it once again or help you out in this assignment. So up until then, till we meet in the next video, don't stop coding. And in the next video we will be starting off with the sub-array section. We will be discussing what are sub-arrays, and after that what is sub-array. Some like the most repeated question in the interview rounds of product-based companies will be discussed from the next video onward. So don't miss it. And yeah, that is it for this video. Goodbye, and don't stop coding.